Instructors at the top of the list are asked if they want to work first on non-holiday weekdays. If they say no, the lesson gets given to the person under them on the priority list. There is something called backlining. You can choose to, for a day, put yourself at the bottom of the list where the uncertified instructors are. This might give you a chance to get out of work, but if there is a late client showing up to the mountain, or a beginner lesson that's really big on that day, if there is more business than the supervisor expected on that day, and you are at the bottom of the list by choice for that day, you will be given a beginner lesson. So some instructors who are very highly certified either ski powder or teach beginners, and that's just how they decide to live out their ski instructor dream. That works quite well. My personal strategy is to never backline for the first half of the season when most holidays are happening. I will even tell my supervisor. I'll always say yes to work, and I'll let them know when March hits, when that March storm comes around with 2 feet of nice dry powder, that last storm before spring, you can tell your supervisor, I'm gonna say no, I'm gonna backline. They have all that time to see which other instructors are trying to backline during the holidays, and you will switch days off with them when you ask, at your liberty. So that's a little political tip for you. If you want the best, most consistent backlining strategy, don't do it in the first half of the season. Save it for the second half. People who had been backlining all first half of the season during holidays, pissing supervisors off with their backlining, get to the second half of the season and they are broke and hungry, and that's when they start realizing they can't backline. So let them take your lesson and you're out of there. You're skiing slush bumps, you're skiing powder. So level 1, a lot of people have their level 1, but not a lot of people have level 1 and children's specialist 1, or level 1, children's specialist 1, and freestyle 1. If you get multiple ones, you could be just a level 1 and still be in the middle of the pack for alpine level 2 instructors. Level 2 instructors are way up there, and there are very few level 3 instructors in most ski schools. So just diversifying your level 1s, or being ski and snowboard, or telemark, or Nordic, will absolutely boost your chances of being able to get out there and skiing some slush. As an extra little tidbit, backlining during the holidays, you can guess, not a good idea. If you backline during the holidays and your supervisor's trying to be nice and making an effort, they'll just remember the effort they went through and what they tried to do to get you off, whether you get off or not for that day. And that will come back to haunt you in the spring. So keep that in mind. If you're full-time, your first 2 years, you should not backline. Get acquainted with the craft. You need hours in lesson. That's what you need. If you don't get a lesson and you're in it for the long haul and you want to be in good standing with your supervisors, shadow the highest level instructor possible. You might not get paid, you might not get workers' comp if you get hurt, but the reward is there.